Yo, it's HeyBroken. I'm going to explain how to play Tekken at a high level, how you should think about the game as you're playing it, the deeper mind games that go into it, and how you should play and how you should not play. I think this is the main reason that people suck at Tekken 8, especially new players, but obviously you can change how you think about the game with time, so this is the main reason.
So you do not ever disengage if the opponent doesn't want to. But what do we get in any Tekken experience other than Tekken 8?
Shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody asked you bitch ass thing. You better shut the fuck up before I knock your fucking head off your shoulder.
So this infinite offense is the main reason why people do not know how to play Tekken anymore. Like, this was not a problem in Tekken 7 or any Tekken before this. This is like a new problem, and being new to Tekken and having to learn and having to undo your muscle memory is probably the hardest thing for new players. Instead of just like having a telegraph offense, you react to your opponent and you create these little mind games inside the game. That is what emulates high level play. So at first I'm going to explain how to not play, and then I'm going to explain how to play. And I'm going to use the the example Joe button here on how not to play. Alright, so round instantly starts. No thoughts, no thoughts, no thoughts. No spacing, immediately dash forward. No thoughts in his brain. Gets hit, immediately down back to no spacing in his brain. He's not thinking about spacing. He's not thinking about how his approach. He already has his approach in his head, and he's going to spam it no matter what his opponent does. Gets hit with a wall standing 4. Doesn't think about no spacing. Immediately does wall standing 4. Or down back 2. My fault.
Technically was a wake-up blow, so it was safe.
Infinite offense here. Infinite. No thoughts. Instant timing. Instant timing. Instant. Go. Go. And this guy, in his head, he's getting blown up. So he tries to power crush. But that's what he wants. He wants that. Because he's just going to keep going. Sidestep into a heat burst. He wants to keep this pressure going, because he knows he's feeling blown up from the power crush. Back 3, wall standing 1. Immediately does heat dash. All instant timing.
Oh, the key charge. I don't know about that, my friend. You better back that up.
You better. That was just the first round. Gets punished for it.
Instant timings. Instant.
My words are backed by my actions.
This keeps going.
Down for 1 series, gonna connect couple out there. And also using that QC.
And he's trying to like play real Tekken, but it's not going to work against Joe Budden's playstyle, because that's just, he's playing a different game. He's playing Tekken 8. He's not playing Tekken. And this playstyle, it only works to a certain extent. Like, you're going to win games. You might get GOD, but in tournament play, you're not going to make it. It doesn't matter who you are. He immediately, let me see how much heat he had. I was talking. He had a full bar of heat. He just popped heat and he already used heat. Instant timings. Instant timings. He's whiffing. Luckily he's not getting punished for it, because Brian doesn't have a hop kick or anything like that. Instant timings. Alright, so that's basically my point. He ends up winning this game. He ends up winning this set, obviously. Everybody knows the set. But it's just infinite offense. It's the same idea over and over and over. He's just gonna keep going.
Snake eyes, it's safe. for it.
He just keeps going. He finishes a string. It doesn't matter.
Sick roll combo. Boom. And the down back.
And you might win a set.
He missed it. That would have definitely done so much damage.
This is how you beat a person better than you. You try to blow them up. But that's not the point of Tekken. You want to get better. You don't want to win by luck. And he has to do that. This is the second time in the set that he did round start orbital and it worked because Joe Budden's doing the same thing. He's not thinking at all.
Did not tech roll into
I forgot which round it was.
unless he has Starburst.
I think it was this one.
He's a respectful gentleman.
Yeah. All right. So this is how you do not play Tekken. He won the set, and I love Joe Budden. He's funny as fuck. He's funny as fuck. Hold on. There's a better after the first game.
He said, do something about it.
But that's not the point. That's not the point. We're trying to get better at the game. We're not trying to get lucky. We're not trying to get lucky. All right. So this is a set against me and FDX. And FDX is a really good Tekken 7 player. He knows the little games inside of Tekken to play. He doesn't play Tekken 8 like in the way that I just showed. He actually understands spacing. He understands the mind games inside the game. Alright, so he hits me with QCF1. I retaliate with 2-1. This string is going to come in handy. So I do 2-1, but I don't finish. He jabs. He's +1. Alright, he's poking to keep me honest. I'll poke back because I have to reset neutral. I have to let him know that I'm not just going to take that shit. Alright, we're playing spacing. I just hit a down back 3. Now, if I did instant timing here like Joe Budden did, while standing 1 or while standing 4, that's going to get blocked. And he's not going to do anything. He's going to wait for it to block, and then he's going to be plus frame, so he's going to start. But I didn't do that. So I backdash one time, and I know that he's taking his plus frames. So I backdash and I hop kick. I catch his timing here. Alright, so I'd use 2-1-2 again. This time he pressed, and on the 1 you can see that it's on the 2-1 you can see it. I got pink here, so I can finish the string and I get the counter hit launcher. I should have did 2 4-2s right there into while running 2, but I didn't. He tried to take his turn back with plus frames, but it's too late. Alright, he's poking me to keep me honest. I whiffed there. But look what I just did there. Look what FDX did here. Round start. Nothing. I stood there. He backdashes. We're playing spacing now. We're playing real Tekken here. I dash. He dashes up. He waits for a second. I dash up. I did nothing. So he took his turn. He took his turn here. He does a down poke. Down 1 here. I whiff. That's a really bad whiff there. Look. I just stood there. That creates a mind game. Remember that hop kick I hit earlier? That creates a mind game. Me just standing there. Stood there, didn't take my turn. This adds an element of a mental stack. Like I just stood there. I didn't do anything. So in his head, he's like, "What the fuck? What's going on here? This guy's different. He's different." Boom! I catch his timing on a counter hit right there. Stood there, did nothing, waited, and I got a counter hit. I'm playing Tekken 8. I'm in heat. Get pokes from both of us. This is bad for me here. I'm not really doing anything with my heat. I was taking my turn, But then now I'm just wasting my heat. So this is a bad play from me. But again, I dashed up and I did nothing there. I didn't catch his timing. Because we're playing spacing. He's dashing up and he's blocking. So he blocked it. He got my timing. Boom, I didn't get his timing again. He's mixing it up. Boom. This is real Tekken right here. QCF 2. Nothing. He does Lionheart into nothing. I see him run up. Look at this. I'm like, oh yeah, this is exactly what I want. Boom. Now, Claudio's heat smash is like a gold mine down here. I just catch his heat burst. Look at that. Look at that round start. This is how you know real Tekken is being played here. Look at this round start. We're dashing in each other's faces. He's really taking the pressure. He's dashing in my face. I'm more retreating here. Because I like to play off timing. I'm waiting on my hop kick. I play around Claudio's hop kick, and that's what you really have to do because his pokes aren't that strong. Especially in S2. So he's taking this turn here. I try to catch his timing with down 4-2. It doesn't work. But he's dashing in my face, changing his timing. And I feel the pressure that I can't catch him with the hop kick. I can't get his down 4-2. He got me with a counter hit there. I'm just getting mixed here. I'm being Tekkenated. I wanted to get the wall explosion here, but I didn't get it. Good punish here. He's still dashing in my face. He's taking his turn. He's making me whiff, using movement. I tried to catch his timing again. Remember at the beginning of the game, I did down back 3 into a hop kick. You have to take all the rounds into account when you're trying to play Tekken. Remember what you did before and try to switch it up. I got lucky he didn't break the throw there, and then I just get him with a back 1 homing move. We're just smashing right now. I catch his timing. So right there. I'm in heat. There's a balcony break on this stage. So right now, in my head, I'm thinking about, all right, so I'm going to pop heat, I'm going to step to the left, and I'm going to heat smash to try to break this wall. But he sidesteps into the wall so he doesn't get a balcony break. He's thinking about that as well, but he doesn't block low. And I just mix him up here. Now he's starting a lot of rounds either just standing there doing nothing or QCF1. But I'm not really doing anything because I'm just going to block it. So I tried to mix 2-1-2, but he didn't fall for it this time, and I got punished. I'm trying to catch his timing with 4-3, but he catches my timing. Drops the combo. You see I'm starting a lot of my offense with jab. Jab leaves you with +1, and it's obviously 10 frames. That's like your quickest startup for your offense. Especially with how slow Claudio's moves are. You have to basically start with jab. You can't just try to take your turn with a 19 frame move. I caught his timing there. And you just play Tekken 8. Play around the time. He catches my timing off round start. He did nothing, and then he went for a counter hit. See, I kept backdashing there. Just catching my timing hard there. But I just keep backdashing. I'm always looking for that timing. I'm always looking for that timing. I get hit, I get up off the ground, I'm backdashing, and I'm already thinking about his timing. He's going to try to keep the pressure on me here. But a hop kick obviously doesn't work out. Now I'm back into a corner here. I got the wall here, I got the wall here, I'm in a corner. What am I going to do here? What am I going to do? I stay calm, I stay collected. I'm getting pressured here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for that down forward 2. I'm trying to catch the timing. I'm trying to catch the timing, and I caught it. I dropped the combo, though. It's fine. And he caught my timing there. That was so deep. And every Tekken game at this level is really like this. Even when you're watching Atsu spam with Anna, that's still happening. Just so much spacing happening there, and I try to catch his timing, but obviously that back one is way faster. But look at the life lead here. Look at the life lead. I don't even have heat popped here. Catch his timing. Now, what am I thinking about here? So I get this launcher. I see the health. I have not popped heat. So, I pop heat. I go to the floor. What am I thinking about now? I said earlier, Claudio's heat smash is a gold mine. So what do? Back 4-4. Where's his back towards right now? I'm in heat, and I go for it. And this is just the first set. I think this one's way better because there's like we already played that first set, so there's more at play here now. There's more mental stack. So now he's just at first he was doing QCF1 or just backdashing, but now he's doing 1-2-1 because he wants the pressure on me because he knows that I'm just waiting for timings. I'm waiting for that hop kick, and I'm just waiting. So he's gonna keep pressuring me, and he catches my timing there. Because he added more mental stack that now he's going to pressure me more. And I get Tekkenated. I caught a timing. I had to go for that heat smash because, like, what other damage am I going to get if he's just standing there? And here, I felt the pressure of me not being able to get anything because he's just going to stand there. And this was my last resort. I couldn't catch a timing, so I die.
He's waiting on it. What the fuck else?
That mix up on the ground, at first I immediately get up. But this time I do a toe kick, so I change his timing so he can't immediately pressure me when I wake up. I couldn't catch a timing. And I think that was the first time he did this, and I read it. I don't know. Maybe it was how slow he did it. I don't know. Yeah, and I don't know. You just feel it. You can react to that string, but you can tell he's trying to switch it up, but the way he's doing it, he's just risking his life for no reason. That's not how you do it. That he's trying to switch up how he's playing because he just got 6-0'd, but you don't just start throwing your life. You have to just change your timing more. And bro, this is beautiful. In his clip, he says, "Go ahead and do it, bro. I'm not blocking low." But either I go for heat dash. It's just a 50. Either I go for heat dash, or I go for heat smash, and I'm dashing in his face because I know he's not gonna do anything. This is aura right here. This is aura. He's just gonna take it. He's gonna take it. He read that. So, but there's just so many more things happening here when, like, both players are playing Tekken at the same time. Not what Joe Budden was doing, where he's just instant timing everything, trying to get lucky. I try to catch a timing, I don't. And this is what you have to do if you want to get better at the game. You have to learn these, like, subtle nuances that you have to deal with. Boom. I did it again, the same as the first hop kick in the set. Down back 3, I wait, and I hit that hop kick. I catch his timing. I did it again, caught his timing. It's what you have to play around timing, especially a character like Claudio. It's like you have to play fundamentally. You can't like if you play like Joe Budden, you're gonna run into a wall so quickly. Especially with Claudio, it's like you're not playing Victor, you're not playing Anna, you're not playing Azucena. You're playing a fundamental character. You're playing a character that literally has like 15 moves. Boom, I catch his timing. And this, I should have stepped to the left, but obviously I did it and my combo's fucked here. I understood that, so I had to reset. Playing poke in there. And even though my hop kick is not working, I have to let him know that I'm just going to throw that out, even if it doesn't make sense. The way Joe Budden was playing, he's just throwing pokes. That's not going to work. Throw out the hop kick. Throw out the down 4-2. You have to get big moves, especially in Tekken 8. Boom. All right. So look at the way FDX wakes up here. So I'm waiting on him to get up. I love to do this with Claudio when I have Starburst. All right, so he gets up. I'm waiting for him to throw out a move so I can backdash and then whiff punish with forward 1+2. I tried to get it here, but down forward 1 is way too fast on the whiff recovery, so I can't get it here. And he's just trying to keep me honest and neutral here. Now, so I did up 4-2 into jab. Up 4-2, and I do this because I think that he's going to try to step this second up 4-2 here. Because up 4-2 is probably the best move Claudio has for plus frames in neutral. So I have to jab and then go for it again because I'm scared he's going to step. Now, I just did that. So I'm plus here. So I go for up 4-2 again. An instant Oh, I didn't do it. What did I just do then? I thought I spammed it twice. Alright, jab. And that. Oh, there it is. There it is. I just missed it. I'm just stupid. Alright, so I up for 2, then I jab to get +1 again, and then I go for it again because I'm just going to step it. And then, so I'm plus here, and I go for it again because I think that he's going to try to play around my jab, but he doesn't. So I go for it again. And right there, because I was plus and I was pressuring him so much, instead of just doing 2-1 and leaving it, I do 2-1-2 to finish it, to try to catch him. And I just catch his timing there. I just stay more composed at this time crunch than he does. And I just win the game. Just think about how much more is going on between me and FDX compared to Bilal and Joe Budden. The Bilal. I just try to get out of the pressure by being desperate there. With 3-2. He doesn't duck it though. I'm just getting Tekkenated right here. I try to get a counter hit throw, but it doesn't work. I'm trying to get that counter hit so I can get my Starburst back to try to make something happen with this time crunch. I see the ping come out and I finish the string. I did not think that this was going to catch the wall here, so this caught me off guard. He caught me with the backdashing. He caught my timing. It's just the same nuances are happening. He's trying to catch my timing. He's a counter hit character. I'm trying to catch his timing. I'm a hop kick character. He's just heat moding me. The thing with FDX is he never heat smashes. I don't know what it is, but he's just afraid of it. It is slow, but he just never does it. That was a bad punish there. But it worked out because he didn't break the throw. I'm just trying to desperately end the round and it still works, even though it shouldn't. That was a Joe Budden mode. Sometimes you can't be one or the other. You have to be both. You have to be like this, where you're just backdashing, waiting, and then you have to know when to turn it to Joe Budden. You can't be one or the other. You can't just keep backdashing. You can't just keep going and try to pressure. You have to understand when to switch. And we just do some like cheese yoni choreography right there. My 2-1-2 didn't work. That was a bad punish. I think down 4-2 is -10 from Peekaboo. He's just keeping me honest with the pokes. I run up, instant timing. Again with the down back 3, backdash hop kick. I try to catch his timing, I didn't. I try to catch it again and I miss. No whiff punish there, it just caught me off guard. Too fast. Try to catch his timing. I'm low in health here, so I try to catch his timing desperately with hop kick. I break the throw. I'm going to try to catch. I got unlucky there. He's just dashing in my face. I'm starting to feel the aura. And then I have to try to take my turn back because I feel the aura coming out. So I have to keep doing back 3 to keep him honest. And I catch his timing. Right there, like, I could have done back 4, 3, 2. But I understand it's not going to give me a clean wall combo, so I just go for the regular shoulder. Even that stuff like that is important to know. No punish on a throw. I wasn't expecting that. No time crunch, we're just mashing, try to catch each other. And I caught him with a low parry. That keep out, even though he was 20 years away, he still does back 1 just in case I try to do something. And he caught me mashing down back 4 twice. I'm just backdashing and heat, waiting for a timing. I'm not just backdashing, taking this pressure. I'm taking this pressure and waiting for a timing, always. I'm always thinking about a timing. Always thinking about a counter hit I can do to get me out of this situation. Look at that. Look, this is beautiful, perfect Tekken right here. This is exactly what Tekken should be. Even though it's Tekken 8, even though it's Season 2, even though they're ruining the game, this is what Tekken should be right here. I'm dashing forward, I'm dashing back. He's dashing back, he's dashing forward. We're trying to play off this timing game that we have going on. He knows I'm trying to catch him with a hop kick. I know he's trying to catch me with back 1. And that's just how it is. This is what beautiful Tekken is. Clean wall splat, so I go for the big combo. He gets up and I stand there for the aura. And here I think of the mind game. I haven't done this the whole set. I haven't done this the set before. And I come up with this idea. So I start doing wall running 2, and I'm thinking about when should I hop kick after this wall running 2, because I'm mixing the high with the mid. But he catches that. So I think, alright, that didn't work. So I'll just do 2 and then I'll hop kick to try to catch him that way. And even though I have this plan in my head, I'm still not getting lost in my plan. It's kind of like chess. Like, you can't forget your opponent's tactic at the same time. You still have to counterplay them. Like, that's just a part of the mental stack. You have to keep everything in check in your head. See, I do 2 and I hop kick, but he still does not bite. And I did 1 and then hop kick, and he still didn't bite. I was impressed with that. Look at that. Those dashes forward, even though it didn't work out, I have to let him know that I'm going to switch my timing. He catches me. And I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was, but why? If anyone knows why this punish didn't work, let me know. Why did that not work? And it looked instant too, the way I punished that. And that flash deck was insane. It was like a just frame. Clean wall splat, so I go for the big combo. I keep my pressure. I don't go for the high at the end. And even though I'm losing there, I'm still trying to catch a timing. I don't force anything. I can't believe he read that. I can't lie. And I thought for sure I was going to win this round. Look at this. He key charges. I thought I was going to get enough health back. But Claudio didn't feel like it. He starts with down 4-2 this time. And I catch his time when I'm down back 3. And this, I really thought that was going to work. I really did. I'm not going to lie. Like, I thought that he was going to be so surprised that I did key charge and neutral like that instead of end of the round that it was just going to blow him up. But it didn't work. Like, I don't know, just like the way FDX was able to read my hop kick timing sometimes and other times not, it never made sense to me. But that just shows that he knows what he's doing. He knows he's adapting to how I'm playing. And I still catch his timing. That's what I'm saying. I don't understand how I was able to catch his timing so often with the I don't know, it's just, it didn't make sense. Like, times where I thought I was clearly going to catch his timing, I didn't. And times that I didn't think I was going to catch his timing, I did. It's not guessing in this way we're playing. It's not guessing. It's reacting off your opponent and the mind games that you had before. And that's why Tekken 8 Season 2 is so bad, because the frames, the plus frames, the wall situations, that turns into guessing, not what me and FDX are doing here. We're playing neutral. Beautiful Tekken here. And I catch his timing. Look at that dash, and then I do up 4-2 and I still whiff, which is good by FDX. And I just go for the 50 here and I win. But this is how Tekken is actually supposed to be played compared to Joe Budden spamming timings. Like, it's way different. He's just going to keep spamming. He's going to heat breaks. He's going to go for the heat smash here. That's how Joe Budden plays. Just keep going. Just keep going and pray it works. He's blocking here because he's waiting for the heat smash, but it didn't come out. But other than that, Joe Budden is just going to keep going. There's never a dull moment with Joe Budden. He's just going to keep going. He's getting comboed every fucking time. All right. But yeah, look at what Joe Budden's doing. There's no thoughts. He's just trying to get lucky. He's just trying to get lucky. He's going to keep mashing. Like, jab back 3 into DP, like... But, I mean, yeah, that's my opinion on how Tekken should be played and how you should be thinking about the game. Obviously, everyone's different and everyone's, like, learning paces is different. But even though Tekken's in a bad place right now, you can still play Tekken how Tekken's supposed to be played. And you can get better. If you fall into this Joe Budden playstyle, you can change, but you have to want to change. You have to want to get better. If you want to keep taking your plus frames and hope you get lucky, keep playing like that. But there's a deeper game being played here by these top players.